What does he do? I don't even remember.
Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, boys and girls. No, that isn't
It's
right.
so creepy to say it like that.
Yeah,
He doesn't
yeah.
do it like that. But
Hey, hello, everyone out there in internet land, Bingo land.
Don't
Gosh,
say
we
that. It's just
really-
one person listening at a time.
We really missed.
Right.
Yeah,
So,
Jay.
sorry.
Okay, disappointment.
So all of that was
That's what my dad
scrap.
calls me.
Okay.
Start afresh.
Okay,
from
here we go. Hey, welcome aboard. It's Bingo is Life post bingo show. All right. Jay is not with us this evening, so you're lucky to have the rest of us.
He's still on the
Yeah.
planet.
That's
he has
right.
not been taken up yet. He's just ill.
That's correct. That's correct.
Fallen ill.
And
he feels better.
and we have with us via the phone, we have Mr. Dan Easley. Can you say hello, Dan?
Hello, yeah, this satellite connection is amazing.
Good. I'm just trying to make sure I can hear him there too.
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
Yes, good.
So we also have Mum Shackles here.
Hey.
Hello.
And the fabulous, inimitable Howdy Show
Oh,
brothers.
yeah, that's right. That's us.
Chris
Yes, sir.
and Mike.
Thank you. Now we have a special guest with us here this evening.
Right.
This
Because
is
we had a very special bingo.
we did have a very special
we
bingo.
gave away
That's right.
we gave
some
away almost $400 worth of prizes this evening.
Things. That's right.
Wow.
That's
So,
right.
A chance to win some of that.
Yeah.
But so one of the in the box this evening
Is that,
was
is that U.S. money or Mar-a-Lago?
It real money, Dan. Real money.
so my friend Bruce gave me this 9-inch glass crystal bowl.
Yeah, it's not glass. It's crystal.
Yeah,
A crystal bowl.
A crystal bowl that was a James Madison University retirement gift. And I looked this thing up. He gave it to me. He's like, "You want it?" He's like, "Yeah." And he said, "Put it in the box." I looked it up. It's worth over $200.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So the kid who won that thing, which we'll put.
Don't drop it.
Don't drop it.
I know. Said that kid was feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
But we had
so-
a great fun night. Good
It
crowd.
was fun.
And in that crowd tonight.
That's right. Tonight we got to invite Charles here. Charles, say hello.
Hello.
Hello, Charles.
Charles is a very excited person.
Yeah.
He likes the bingo vibe. He comes in and he goes, bingo, bingo, bingo. So we had to ask, would you like to be on the podcast?
Yes.
And he said yes.
That's sweet.
Welcome aboard, Charles.
That's great.
So when was the first time you came to a bingo game?
Probably 5 weeks ago.
5 weeks. See, 5 weeks ago, and he's already on the podcast.
I know.
There you go.
Yeah.
Dreams, folks.
They do come true. Do you? Was it a good show? The first one you?
Oh yes, it was
Oh,
great.
oh.
We were like, we got to come here every Tuesday. It's
Oh,
guys' night. This is the night.
So
And the guys are here. The
That's
guys
right. You got
are
some,
Yeah, they're at
some
the
people in
back.
the back there. Hello.
now all you guys go to JMU. Is that true? or-
He goes to JMU.
He goes to JMU.
And
Yep.
then me and him go to Bridgewater.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Bridgewater
Nice.
College.
Yes.
Fantastic.
I go to Bridgewater sometimes, but I don't go to college there. So good job.
Wildwood Park.
Bridgewater, they've got a pharmacy and a gas station, right?
And the fancy
Yes.
El Charo.
And I'm pretty sure Bridgewater also has 5 pizza places.
Is that right? Bridgewater has 5 pizza
I've
places.
gotta be
seen
more.
I've seen maybe 3.
3.
Yeah,
There might be 3.
There's a couple secret ones that only the locals know about. They're under the bridge in the park.
Is Bob-a-Reas still there?
Oh yeah,
I
Bob-a-Reas.
have not seen that.
Bob-a-Reas.
What? Really?
It's across from El Charo.
All right, it's a staple. You got to check it out. I mean, it's called Bob-a-Reas.
That it rhymes with diarrheas is never good.
No.
Never good.
In my experience, the onion rings at Bob-a-Reas are fantastic.
Yeah, right.
there
Yeah.
you go.
That's the thing.
There you go.
It's a thing. They make their own batter. And
See, that's
Now
the key.
I haven't been there probably in 15 years.
And their pizza is a nice layer of grease on top.
I was going to say they may have changed out the grease in the fryer
What?
once.
That's
Nah.
uncalled for.
Just kidding. It's a great place.
Speaking of batter, I'm just going to go off a quick
Okay,
tangent. Did you know that? Okay, so maybe not anymore, but pre-Pandy, if you went to the BBQ Ranch.
Wait a
on
minute.
the
Can I stop
other-
you right there? Did you say pre-pandy?
I did. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know what
Okay.
you mean.
Okay, pre-Pandy.
Young people.
Yeah.
The depression of 3 years.
That's
There you go.
It was
There you go.
depression.
It
of
was
3 years.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I want to hear about barbecue, but then I'm very
Okay.
interested.
So this is
Yeah.
it's about BBQ Ranch, but
Yeah.
pre-Pandy, when we went there one day and we got excited, much like our friend Charles here.
Yep.
Yes.
But we couldn't decide which appetizer to order, so we just got all of them. And
Sounds
they
like
used,
me.
yeah, I mean, like that's enthusiasm.
That is enthusiasm, yeah.
But each item had a different batter specifically designed for that item. Like the fried pickles
Whoa.
had a dill batter. There was like
Oh,
a beer batter.
okay,
There were all
gotcha,
these
yeah.
different, and so like you could really appreciate the
Commitment?
and the
You have to
tempura
send the
craft.
exact
beans.
coordinates
Yeah,
of that place.
yeah, you need to check it out. Hopefully they still are mixing up the batter.
Wow.
But yeah,
You know, I tried to eat there once
Yeah.
because my son was playing soccer, and that new soccer field is over kind of by it. So as I went over there to eat, and it was no one helped me. I remember walking to the
Oh.
door, and there was one person going, "There's too many people," and like they were so understaffed. It
I
was
mean,
just like it
you go
wasn't
to
going to
a-
happen.
You go to a mom and pop place after a softball game or
Yeah.
a baseball game.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a line
Madhouse.
out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like JJs Softserve in Broadway. Like after a little league game, don't go there
Yeah.
unless you're already in line.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's show brought to you by Ruby's Arcade and JJ's
And
JJs
JJ's.
Softserve.
Softserve.
Yeah, right.
Right.
What's your go-to spot in Bridgewater?
For ice cream,
Yeah.
we go to the what's it called? The
Is it
Clines. The
Oh,
Clines.
the Clines,
Have
yeah.
you been to Smiley's?
I've been there once. I only got a milkshake. You can't really judge ice cream place from milkshake.
Yeah.
But it was
Oh,
it
yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
there
You should
used
go back. You're so close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the old Smiley's was right next to the dairy farm, and it
Oh.
smelled like poop, like really bad.
It still smells like poop
You'd
over
Yeah.
there.
like,
Yeah,
you'd
yeah,
like be
but I mean,
outside
that's-
the window.
like,
That's
Did you-
just the town.
Yeah.
You'd be outside the window eating your ice cream, outside the window where you ordered, and right there, just across the fence was a cow looking at you, being like, "Hey, you like that? Yeah, yeah. You come back tomorrow, it's gonna be different.
Yeah.
I'm eating some onion grass today. It's gonna be spicy."
Dan, you spent some time in Bridgewater. What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Dan,
Well, Dan, what was your go-to
Sentence
spot?
of about a year.
Do you remember when they tried to open up a coffee shop in Bridgewater, Dan?
Well,
that's so
I
cute.
worked. No, I don't.
it was a blip.
I worked at the Bridgewater Dairy Queen. That was my first job
I tried to get a job
when
there
I
a
was
couple weeks ago.
when I was
Nice.
14, I think.
Will you give Charles a reference?
Whenever you're allowed to
He
work.
needs a reference. He's still trying to get a job there. He's trying to get
Maybe,
that
I don't
chicken
know.
strip basket.
I remember. Well, yeah, it was a good job. I learned some nice. The owner, the owner told me once that the customer isn't always right,
Yes.
but they are always. But they are always the customer.
Oh, wow.
That's a good statement.
And-
I thought that was
and
that
that
was
and-
wise. It was sage words.
And
that
that manager's
could be
name
really,
was George
really
Harrison.
The customer's not always
The
right.
crystal's not always right, but he's always the customer.
Oh, man.
Customer.
Wow, wow, that's good.
You know what?
Your Liverpudlian brogue is pretty good.
The only piece you're gonna find on top of that mountain is the piece you bring with you.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay.
Putting the liver and Liverpudlian.
All right.
Since
So
1945.
what brought you to Bridgewater? Where Bridgewater College called your name?
Yes and no.
Yes,
and no.
Where did you grow up at?
I'm from Woodbridge.
Woodbridge.
Oh,
So you
wow.
came down.
Yeah.
Very good.
I was going to go to Radford, and then some stuff happened with the counselor over there, so I said, well, Bridgewater accepted me. I'll go there.
Nice.
So, yeah, me and my friend got accepted there, and we were like, all right, let's go. And it's been all right, but the best night of our week definitely is coming here.
What's your favorite game? Like, is there A favorite game that we do?
That you guys do?
He's like, you guys.
Yeah, you guys.
Nothing you guys.
Yeah.
Ping
But
pong. I
pinball's
love.
good too.
So, my friend Andrew over here is actually a 5-time champ of ring toss.
Is that right?
Yes, he is.
Wow,
What?
Congratulations.
What? Now, Andrew, you were tossing some ring. Come on over here, Andrew. Come on over here, buddy.
You've been called upon.
You've been called upon. Andrew,
called
speak
upon.
down here into this microphone.
All right, hello everyone.
Hey,
Oh,
it's
yeah, you
Andrew.
sound really good.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
you threw some rings this evening. No, you caught rings this evening.
I
Yeah,
also
that's
caught rings.
And
Yep.
Now that guy was not good.
No, he threw them directly at me.
Yeah, it was bad. Yeah.
We
So-
always say to the people, toss them like a frisbee. But we've seen some people just hurl them like a football
Yeah,
straight in
exactly.
people's faces.
Yeah. But in the end, I believe you both still did win a pizza. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's true, yes.
So there you go.
Two
See, winners.
pizzas?
5-time
winners.
champ.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So tell me, how did you two meet each other?
We're childhood best friends.
yes.
I've known him since birth.
No, really?
We basically, we grew up together. Whenever his parents couldn't exactly babysit him, he would go over to my grandparents' house and we would hang out there. It was Nintendo DS's, it was Minecraft, it was
Yes, it
yeah.
I'm just imagining you two in the maternity ward as babes, freshly born babes, doing a fist bump across. And that's your story.
I'll see you in Harrisonburg. Bam.
So that's awesome. So you ran. So you Bridgewater, Jamie, not far from each other. So
Yeah,
you're like,
15 minutes.
So let's get together. Every
It's
once
actually
in
a
while.
lot closer than what we used to have. I mean, when we were a lot younger, we didn't exactly have the freedoms to be able to visit each other.
Right.
It was about 30 minutes, but if you would take the traffic of Bridgewater and add it in there, it was about an hour.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
with the patience of a child, 2
Yeah.
hours maybe.
Had like it's like 3 IKEAs between you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
About 30 McDonald's.
interesting though. Woodbridge does have the IKEA of Virginia. Is that true?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So
Does it?
that's
Yeah, oh, yeah.
that's how I know that name.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
It's in
That's-
Potomac
10
Mills.
McDonald's
That's
per
it.
Oh my
IKEA.
gosh. Yeah. So
Wow.
So all right, Northern Virginia. That's all I know of Northern. You lived there.
That's it.
You lived
I lived
there.
in Herndon for a while.
Very expensive.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
lived in Manassas for a while.
You lived in Manassas?
Yeah.
Well, everyone took turns.
Yeah.
Dan, have you ever lived in Northern Virginia?
Woodbridge, actually, the entire town was shipped in a box, in a very flat sort of box, and then assembled. A very laborious process.
Oh, I
The whole
see.
town.
A lot of traffic.
The whole town.
You know, the fun fact about that was that all had to be done with an Allen wrench.
Yes.
That's right. That's the only way they could build Woodbridge was with an Allen wrench. 3 of them, 3 different sizes.
Allen wrenches and people not paying attention.
Ah, very-
All right, so that's interesting. So your favorite game? What was the favorite game that we do here, though? Or is it the
Probably ring toss.
The ring
yeah.
toss. There's some drama to it. We know we used to do the stacking pins. I don't know that you've seen the stacking of the pins though, because we haven't done that in
have
weeks.
not.
Yeah, we stopped
It's
doing
probably
that
been
because
months.
the pins got all beat up.
No, they're good. They're good. They're in good shape.
I'm waiting for
Because
someone to win
people
the
keep chucking
$100.
balls at them.
You're waiting for no, me too.
And so
it's
is
been a
Jay's
little
there.
bit disappointing. I mean, we've had a lot of really good tosses.
Yes,
Honestly,
we have.
what I'm settling for is if I come here long enough that I win a prize by loyalty.
Bingo punch card.
See, that's
Yeah.
it. Planting those seeds early.
Yeah,
you
that's
see.
right.
Yes.
That's good.
Already on the podcast. We're doing good.
Oh yeah, you guys are moving on up. Yeah, that's fantastic. So, all right, just for fun fact, what's your major? What are you trying?
Computer science.
Computer
Nice.
science. What's your major?
Same
bud?
here.
Same
Same.
there.
Man,
so
fist
you,
Same
bump.
over there, too.
same over there
Ah.
too. Computer science.
Computer science all around. Good. We just talked about AI not too long ago. That was Halloween's episode?
Halloween episode.
Ooh, AI.
So you guys are
Yes
younger than
and no.
us. Are you as scared of it as we are?
Scared for Terminator, yes. Otherwise, it's okay.
Okay.
Scared?
Not really, no.
Have you-
I can't really get into being scared of a computer. Somebody has to do that.
Ah,
Somebody
there it
has
is.
to make that. So,
Gotta make it.
Okay.
you know.
Let's hope it's not us.
Yeah, that's what it's not us. Yeah.
Oh yeah, please don't make any artificial intelligence that takes over the world. We would appreciate
That'd be
that.
pretty cool, though.
What if it came out of Bridgewater? Yeah, I guess that would be kind of.
You heard the origin story here first.
What are you
That's
going to
right.
beat him via pinball? the machine's down right now.
Yeah, we were going to ask, can you please fix the pinball?
Oh no!
Okay.
It's his
see-
favorite game, and he hasn't been able to play for weeks.
I'm gonna
Oh,
tell you right
no.
now, that game drives me insane.
I know.
I'm
Because-
surprised those games ever work. Honestly,
That particular game, if no one's playing it, it's like pull the trigger, pull the trigger. It just makes this annoying sound. And so, and there's also a beep in there too. It's like, beep, beep, pull the trigger. Beep, beep. And you're like trying to call bingo. You're like, shut that game up.
Yeah, it's tough. It's rough.
It's funny how the sign says like Terminator 2 Judgment Day has nothing to do with the movie. It's hilarious.
Well, yeah, good.
No,
So-
it's a religious game, isn't it?
It's
Judgment Day.
That's what it is.
So I'll ask this question for Jay, who is not here. Are you Mormon?
No.
Okay, Jay, he's not Mormon.
There you go. We've asked. It's,
And
yeah.
are you a Mennonite?
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so there we go.
It's
Jay.
probably a no then. Although
Yeah.
some Mennonites probably don't know that they're Mennonites either. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know.
Jay can ask further questions.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Follow up.
good.
Very good. Well, thank you, Charles, for joining us. Thanks for
Thank
bringing
you
your
so much
friends,
for having
Andrew.
me.
And what was his name back there?
That's Dante back there.
Dante. Thank you, Dante. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you guys for being a part of it. I appreciate it. One of the things we like to do is talk about some of the stuff going on in Harrisonburg. I know that this Wednesday, being tomorrow, we are going to go see our friend Christian.
Yeah.
And the guy who directed it was here on the podcast.
Mike
right?
Trocchia.
Mike Trocchia. So we're going to go see Eurydice.
That sounds like fun.
It should be
It's
fun.
It's at the Asbury Church.
Yep.
Uh,
It opens tonight.
It opens tonight,
It's
right.
like going on a
Oh, no, wait a minute. That is not tomorrow. That is next week.
Right. It's still election day.
Next week.
November
That's
the
right.
7th right now.
That's
It's
right.
Next week.
We're
And I'm
looking
going to go
forward.
with my
Next
wife
week.
next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Not
Okay.
this Saturday.
And I'm going a week from tomorrow.
Glad we fixed that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah. Yeah.
nice.
Is there anything else going on this weekend we wanted to talk about?
We've got movies at Court Square Theater.
Movies.
Movies.
Yeah,
What?
we're
At a
showing
theater?
It's crazy. We're showing a documentary about Joan Baez.
What?
And we're showing
Oh,
a documentary about Gustav Klimt, the painter of The Kiss.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
And
Very good, very
and
good.
we're showing a comedy called Jules. And it's about an alien who crash lands in a small town and is cared for by older folks who you may know, Jane Curtin, who is
Oh, yes, yep.
not her first rodeo
Saturday
with
Night
UFOs.
Live.
Yeah, not her first rodeo with UFOs. She was in Third Rock from the Sun as well.
Oh, yeah.
Right, yeah,
And
right.
Ben Kingsley. So that
Oh,
was
very
pretty
good.
good.
Wait, is it a drama or a comedy?
I think it's a comedy.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not quite sure yet.
Yeah. Wow. So, we got movies at Court Square. We have Asbury Church.
Yep.
And go see
Eurydice,
Eurydice.
yep.
And I'm sure there's other fun things.
Dan, do you got anything going on? Where
Well,
are you, Dan?
I'm imagining Ben Kingsley as Gandhi.
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
the alien.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that,
That's-
but he and his co-star swapped outfits.
I'm in. I'm in Richmond, Virginia right now for a conference for work.
Friendly
Nice.
down there.
I have to say that I'm a thrifty person, and I found a fairly inexpensive hotel to stay in.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Very good.
does
and
it smell like
it seems-
marijuana?
Do you feel safe?
No, the parks. The
Is
public
this the
parks
one
do,
call
but
you've been
the-
allowed to make?
I went to tour VCU and
Get me out of here.
me and my
no,
mom
it's-
drove in there, and then
It's
we
a
said we're going home.
right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
Well,
Dan.
I just wanted to. It's not that interesting, but I'll finish my sentence. All the sort of hyper modern hotels that are made out of various space age plastics are all quite expensive. But I found this fairly cheap hotel downtown, and it turns out it's this great Greek revival architecture. The buildings were built where the garden was that Edgar Allan Poe first courted his lifelong love, Elmira Royster.
Man, You're
So
gonna
I-
see some ghosts
it's
tonight.
obviously haunted.
Doo-da.
And they do charge by the hour.
The ghosts.
Really?
Yuck.
They really like Edgar Allan Poe here.
They
Yeah,
do.
yeah, they do.
Yeah. It's his city.
A lot of
Pictures
Poe.
them around.
Although I think,
Yeah.
you know what, like Baltimore has also done they're like,
Yeah.
no, we got it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You
Richmond
gotta-
and Baltimore will fight
Yeah.
for Poe.
Which one did he die in? Was he born in Richmond and then died
He
in
died in Baltimore.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
lived.
Okay.
He lived for a while in Richmond. That is where his step family is from, though the ones that adopted him, the Allens.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. John Allen, who they built the buildings across the street
Yeah,
from
the
The
ones with
hotel?
The ones with the tall windows that can be turned into doors.
Are they with you this evening?
just in spirit.
Hey, of course. It would have to be.
Counts, yeah.
That and Bigfoot right there.
Very good, Dan. Well, I'm glad you're safe.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna close it up.
Thanks.
We are. Gosh, Jay is so much better than
Coming to
at
you
this.
live from the
Coming to you live.
Ruby's Arcade and the glorious Wine Brothers building is an
in the
historic, scenic,
tropical
downtown Harrisonburg.
Harrisonburg.
It really has been tropical. Once again, thanks to you gentlemen for joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for
Coming
every
having
week.
us.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. I definitely appreciate
Yeah.
your energy you bring to the scene.
I do wonder what you tell people when you say we're going out Tuesday night. How do you explain it?
So it's Tuesday, and we're going to Ruby's, so we call it a Ruby Tuesday.
Oh my God! It's
Wow.
right there in the
How did we
marketing.
not pick that up?
I don't know. It's a Ruby's Tuesday. All right. Well, thanks everybody.
You
Y'all
heard it
have-
here first.
Thanks, Ruby's Arcade, for being our sponsor. And I believe we're going to continue with a little thing at the end of this. I believe Dan's got something to share.
Sweet.
So we'll hear that on the way out. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast, is brought to you by the Brothers Howder Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.
Hey there, Dan here. I'm grateful to my friends in the Bingo is Life podcast for this opportunity to share one of the latest songs that I've been working on that actually just came out today. It's a collaboration with a friend of mine, Kai Orion. We met at Peter Gabriel's recording studio back in 2019. We were both there for a little weekend camp where we produced a song together, starting just a few minutes after we had met. And I'm very grateful to about 50 friends, most from Harrisonburg, but really throughout the U.S., who contributed money to help me go to that camp, which was a really life-changing experience. And part of that was getting to start this collaboration with Kai. So here's our latest song, released in honor of Election Day. Today is Election Day in the U.S. It's November 7th. And it's called Civil War. It's perhaps somewhat challenging material. Often you count to 3 or 4 with songs, but we're counting to 9 on the verses and then counting to 4 on the choruses. A bunch of weird sound effects, much like the cats fighting in the background that you might hear right now. So, without further ado, I've gone on at length. I've gone on too far. I guess that's on brand for me. Here is Civil War, which you can also find on all your favorite streaming media providers, backed with our cover of David Bowie's Heroes. We hope you enjoy it. We had fun making it. We hope you have fun listening to it. Take care.
presidents on fire, all hissing steam and broken wires. How dare the planet and play dead with suffocation plastic. Red heat of temperature and peace, playing with a different kind of heat. Another day, another body bag, cuddled underneath the nation's flag. To the family tree, we carve our names in sawdust. We traded trust and sympathy for bad blood, sick will, and venom teeth. This freedom paper, an electric fence, no place for grace or common sense. For the apocalypse, heaven knows it's only starting.